Cimoooooooo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last round of round 2 of the 2020 YugiTuber Grand Championship. So for this round, we have the Meme King Farfa going up against Team King of Games, Mr. 3 Stacks himself, who knocked me out in round 1. So close, though, going up in the Pauper Challenge. So for people unfamiliar, what the Pauper Challenge is, both of these players had to construct decks made out of common cards only. As long as it came in common, it was fair game. And with us for this commentary, we have the sealed only king himself going into that top 4, Mr. Nim. Gage, how's it going?
Oh, it's going incredible. Quite the intro there, Cimo. So, looking at both of these guys' decks, I don't know what 3 Stacks is playing, but I'm fairly certain I know what Farfa's playing because deck lists for this round got tossed around a lot. I know I shared my list with a couple people. As you can see, you see the Gokis. Farfa's on that. We also saw Distant Coder as well as MBT on this deck as well. Definitely a very powerful strategy if you can get, like, the 2 Gokis. Suprex and any other one is pretty much full combo. What do you think of the combo?
Yeah, absolutely. I will say that definitely a lot of brewing went into this. Farfa and Distant Coder. I think Farfa was one of the first people to conceptualize it, and then Distant Coder did like a lot of the refinement to it to really get it to the end board, which you're gonna hopefully see here, which is like double towers plus you know,
another
other
link
shit.
too, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it basically can OTK as well, going second. Going in the mirror match, going second is better from the like the amount of time that Distant Coder and them spent figuring this stuff out, and that I believe what 4 people of the 8 in the Grand Championship were on this deck. It was absurd.
I'm actually curious how much like research went into like determining what outs there were for the towers guy, because it's like there's only so much in an all common format. Oh man, the Ash Blossom and Call by the Grave. What is that Called by the Grave on? One of the Gokis?
Yeah, so he's gonna. Oh wow!
Oh my goodness!
So we have a Chain Link 5 here. So we had both of the Gokis triggering as Chain Link 1 and 2. Team King of Games was going to Ash whatever was last in that chain as Chain Link 3. Call by the Grave was going to target the other one as Chain Link 4. But then Farfa had a Call by the Grave as Chain Link 5, going after Team King of Games' Ash Blossom, negating it so that he was able to search the Goki rematch here. He already has the Headbat in hand as well, and this should still be full combo.
Well, wait, did he get 2 searches since he Called by the Grave the Ash Blossom? So he had rematch, and did he grab Headbat with the other one, or did he already have it?
No, so Call by the Grave on Team King of Games side was used on the other Goki, preventing the effect from being activated. So he was attempting to stop both Gokis from triggering, which was really heads up, but unfortunately Farfa did have that Ash Blossom for himself. He was going to get the Twist Cobra off this Headbat getting sent. Thunder Ogre hitting the field. We're going to use the extra normal from Thunder Ogre to get a copy of Twist Cobra now. And now we're going to go into the big man. There he is. Yeah, Goki the Power Load Ogre. This card is a beast.
Yeah, can't be affected by other card effects. That line, so nuts. But also on top of that, you get to tribute a Goki Link and just pop cards on the field.
How is this a common? How is this card a common?
I don't know. I was opening Eternity Code the other day, and both Guts and this is what were in Eternity Code, and it blew my mind. I was like, I had no idea this was a deck up until then.
Yeah, we are definitely playing some of the weaker Gokis in this deck. This isn't like your traditional extra link Goki deck by any stretch, but we get to go into Codebreaker Virus Swordsman here. This is another part of the deck that really fascinates me because this is what allows you to just push even further beyond getting the Codebreaker 0 day. Again, when you see this deck play, it doesn't look like an all-common deck. I mean, in your round, obviously, Gren Maju, it's a meta deck, right? There aren't really too many differences from what we see in, like, actual play, but, I mean, this is just astounding.
Yeah, this is just a straight up common brew. Like, you wouldn't see this in any other place really in the meta. But that power code, dude, he's not even hard to summon too. Just 2 warrior monsters.
Yeah,
seems like there could be potential there. I don't know.
2 warriors for a towers. I mean, you really can't complain. But here we go. Farfa going into the battle phase. We're going to hit over Magna Rocket Dragon. Oh, so
when was this printed in common? Wait. Oh, the structure deck.
The structure deck. Yeah, I was going to say. So looks like Team King of Games on some sort of rocket list, as a matter of fact.
Quick wrap to game 1, though. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate. Both Ogres were on 4K because of their abilities, so that is an OTK, just demonstrating the power of this deck going second. Team King of Games is going to go first in game number 2 here. Hopefully, he's going to be able to run it back, but we'll have to see. I mean, he has to now know how devastating Farfa's deck can be. Going to start with Allure of Darkness. I really want to know what kind of deck he's playing.
Me too. I hope we get to find it. It looks like just rockets, but
yeah, interesting choice. I think he might be the only person that was on this type of deck. I know that we had Rev's Cards, another sealed only aficionado. He was playing Desk Bots. I think he was the only one on that. I know you were like for a second thinking about Desk Bots before you chose Grand Maju ultimately, but there's some consideration.
I stuck with what I knew, but Grand Maju was definitely the good choice. It doesn't look like we're gonna get a peek at what his deck does because the T-set pass is still in full effect.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to see Farfa use that double summon. We're going to get the additional Goki to the field, and really 2 Gokis ends on that board that you saw in Game 1. So if Team King of Games doesn't have much follow-up here, this could just be a wrap like we saw in Game number 1.
How was that Rescorpio summoned?
Or Scorpio was summoned because if you control no monsters at all, yeah, you can just summon it out.
Effect. I'm so used to searching it just off of my Soul Day where it just doesn't do anything.
I was about to say, didn't you play this deck?
I did, but like act like you ever summoned Rescorpio. So
I feel like a lot of people summoned Rescorpio, but
maybe I'm just bad at the game. But yeah,
maybe I do agree with you though. Adding it off his Zold was very common back in the day. Farfa going to go ahead and grab. Yep, we're going to get the Bear Hug, just discard fodder here for the Headbat. And now we're going to go up into the Thunder Ogre like we saw before. That bestows us with an extra normal summon. Headbat's going to go ahead and grab us another Goki here, which is going to be Octo Stretch. Going to add that to hand. And now we're going to just get that off of the additional normal summon. This will get us to our first Power Load Ogre. And again, no response from Team King of Games. This might be an early demise and a quick exit from the tournament.
That back row better be something good, otherwise it's just getting popped.
All right, so Power Load Ogre gonna hit the field, unaffected by all other card effects. I mean, there's not much you can do at this point. I mean, you know, technically, like, set Grand Maju works, but he doesn't have enough cards banished, so that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, like, how much does that actually do, though?
Yeah, so we're just gonna see Farfa. Yep, he's gonna fire the rematch. Okay, Call by the Grave.
Again.
A little bit late, I would say. It's not the end of the world, but it is going to stop one of the targets from coming back off of this rematch. I don't know if that's really going to slow Farfa down here. Oh, Mind Control. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think holding the Call by the Grave for the rematch was definitely a good choice, because rather than hitting it just off the search, you know your opponent's going to get the rematch one way or another, so at least removing one of the targets is good, but doesn't look like it's going to be doing him too much good.
Yeah, so, and here we go into Codebreaker Virus Swordsman. Once again, this is a generic Link monster, so or just requiring 2 effect monsters. It's not completely generic, but generic enough for our purposes. And pretty much just like where we were at before, we can just go into the same combo. We're going to be able to summon 0 Day. It can summon from hand. It doesn't have to be from deck. Go into the Codebreaker Virus Berserker, and that allows us to get Codebreaker 0 Day and the Virus Swordsman back into our hand. Then we can just link both of the Virus Berserker and the 0 Day off for a second power load.
Any Battle Fader?
Maybe it's a common.
Swift Scarecrow's there too? No, the GG, the humble GG by Mr. Ting, King of Games. 3 stacks.
Just showcasing the power of this Goki deck and why so many people were on it for the purposes of the Pauper Round. But that's going to do it. Farfa's going to advance. We've got some interesting matches coming up. I believe we have you, as a matter of fact, Nim, going up against Mr. House of Champs. And then we have Farfa going up against Ruggles. So I'm excited. Who knows what the next round's going to contain, but it's going to be a great one.
Should be an exciting top 4. Can't wait to show the audience how it ends up.
Guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you in the next match.